Hi, Happy New Year and welcome back to my channel. I'm Victoria Wondersnatch and this is 2024, my first video of 2024. I'm going to be getting ready for a promo for one of my upcoming shows, and at the same time I think today I'll be talking about my New Year's drag resolutions, okay, the stuff that I think I want to do this year, and we'll see how I do at the end of the year. Alright, so if that's something you want to see, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell for post notifications. Okay, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I'm back and everything's out of the way and I've started my base. Today's look is going to be a Valentine's Day look, okay? So yes, I am preparing for a Valentine's Day Cabaret, so I'm going to do a bit heart-inspired kind of look today. So it's the first look of 2024, the first look of 2024. And yeah, the first order of business, the first thing on my list of resolutions is going to be Cabaret, okay? So I really do want to see where in 2024 Cabaret, we can bring it to new heights. Okay, we're going to try new different things. Okay, when I first started Cabaret, the whole idea for it was actually supposed to be something very nimble, okay, that can respond to things like current affairs, pop culture, you know, tributes to artists and stuff like that, where people would just come and just listen to us sing Broadway tunes, okay, but it kind of morphed into like this really big theatrical production. Yeah, I think I just can't help myself. I can't do something just simply. I started to design more elaborate outfits and everything just became such a huge production. And also the numbers we started to write, you know, more parodies, more mashups. We started doing big party numbers, which require a lot of rehearsal. It is quite a lot of work for just one show. So I want to try to explore different formats and different venues this year, I think. I don't know, just speaking a lot, but we have been trying to bring kind of a solo cabarets, or maybe just one or two handers, and just doing more simple pared down shows. Okay, is it my imagination? Is this like a perfect match for me? This mixture of three different things. I'm using my Krylon 5W plus Maybelline 310 in Sun Beige and some AOA in Porcelain. So it mixes into almost like, yeah, this is my skin. I haven't dragged in like 2 weeks and I've already like missed steps. Almost forgot my primer and everything just now. I'm just gonna pick up some of this AOA on its own and use that to highlight. Of course, we'll be keeping our like core shows, okay? So definitely every year we do something Disney. Every year we do a Halloween. Every year we do Christmas. That basically sorts out the second half of the year. So the first half of the year, we're going to play around with other formats. Okay, so any suggestions, please drop down below, anything that you guys want to see. One thing that I've been toying with is this idea of what we call the Wonder Snatch game. So it's like Snatch game, but with local queens, where we do celebrity impersonations and sing songs or tell jokes as a celebrity. It sounds really, really tough because I'm not sure a lot of local queens are good at celebrity impersonations. I know I'm not yet. So it's going to be quite a tall order. So that is something that's been on the back burner for a while now. Honey and I might be trying to come up with some original stuff, so we might be trying to write original music, so that's going to be quite exciting, so stay tuned for all that. Another aspect of Cabaret that I think I want to improve as a New Year's resolution is actually to improve my own singing, okay? It's a very personal goal for me. It's been a personal goal for me for like nearly 20 years. Sometimes I really don't know if I'm ever gonna get it, okay? Because you know, I surround myself with such amazing singers, Honey, Steph, in fact everyone who's in Cabaret, all pretty much can sing. I mean, I can't sing, but there's just something about my singing that sometimes I fear just doesn't live up to the standards of someone who's running a show where live singing is supposed to be showcased. So I definitely can hold a tune and all that, but to bring it to that next level is something that I've always been striving for, and I guess this is me being very vulnerable right now, but yeah, I just really hope that I can improve this year. So I have been trying some new ways that I haven't tried before. So I'm not going to talk about the specifics right now, but it's definitely something that I've been working on, okay, that I know I'm not delusional. All of you out there thinking that, oh, who's this person who's you know, doing a live singing show, but she can, you know, she's probably the weakest link in the whole show. That's what that's my greatest fear. Okay, so that's something that I really want to improve myself on this year as well. And hopefully at some point before I retire, I hope to, at least, sing a song that touches people in a way that I want it to. I don't know. I feel like I've completely forgotten how to do makeup. So actually my singing journey has been like quite a tumultuous one. I actually started singing lessons in 2015 when I came back from school. At the start, I had a couple of like teachers that probably did not serve me very well. Okay, so added on top of my usual speaking voice, which is usually quite low and quite throaty, I have been trying to undo this tension for a very long time. It's still something that I'm working on every day, and I think my bad habits just somehow get the better of me a lot of the time. Okay, yeah, it's much better. One of the reasons why I started Cabaret was also to improve my singing, because if you don't sing regularly, it's just like a language, right? You don't get better. So doing Cabaret was a way to actually help me go into performance more naturally and just try to improve my singing. So I think it actually has helped over the last 1.5 years. I think I'm definitely a lot better than from when I first started, and definitely getting better all the time. But I really want to hit that home run and just be good enough so that people like Honey and all my other Cabaret alums don't mind sharing a stage with me. Right now I can make up for it a lot with my looks and my concepts and my direction and everything, but I just really want to get this right. Alright, I'm just going to do my brows off camera and powder everything. I'll be right back to talk about the rest of my resolutions. Okay, so everything's powdered, and now I am going to go in my eyes. My idea for this would be like these negative space hearts all over. Okay, so something like a reverse halo eye of the heart here and another heart here. So I'm just going to matte all that out with a Makeup Forever pencil first, and then blend that out and clean it up. Okay, so let's hope this works. Okay, so this first heart's going to be here. Okay, so the first heart is like right there in the middle of my face. And the second heart's going to be like here. Okay, and it's going to just follow on with the liner later on. Alright, so I'm just going to, because I don't have much of a base on, I'm just going to go and buff that out a little bit, go over that with some creams, and I'll be using my color case, this pinky color here, okay, on a tighter little brush, just to lay down the pigment. Yeah, so I got rid of quite a lot of my makeup palettes at my yard sale 2 weeks ago. That's actually the next part of my resolutions, is that I need to really stop buying so much makeup. Hopefully I've streamlined it to what I need now. So I love using these pigmented creams nowadays. I really don't need that much makeup. I mean, I have so much more than I can ever finish. So I really have to be smart about buying makeup. I mean, I don't know how much money I've spent on makeup and all this stuff, but it's not pretty. Okay, so tracing that out with the pink. This acts like an eyeshadow base as well. And also the rest of my drag. So, whenever I plan a look, I find that my weakness is that I have so many ideas, and when I go shopping to buy materials, I tend to just buy enough to make 2 or 3 variations on one look. So it's like, not very well planned. So I need to really start to streamline my ideas and just get what I need. Okay, if not, there's just so much waste. Okay, so after I have done all that, I'm just going to go in with some powders to blend all that out. Okay, I'm going to be using my Katia palette today, the pinks and the reds and the blacks. Just going to use a small pencil brush first. Okay, because it's very small space, use a small, tiny brushes. I'm going to use this small tapered blending brush. Okay, this is a Morphe M431. Going to Shaposhnikova, okay, which is a pink. Just going to blend this out. Oh wow, look at that blend. Okay, and then it's going to be a halo eye, some shimmer going up there. Hope this looks okay. Yeah, so for example, in preparation for this Valentine's Day show, I have a couple of looks planned. I won't spoil it now, but when I was preparing the looks, I was researching a lot of techniques on how to make the looks, but at the same time, I buy backups to, just in case my crafting doesn't work, I buy pre-made stuff too. So I end up with both, and that's no good. For example, in the yard sale, I gave away an entire Corpse Bride outfit which I bought online because I didn't think that my own version would work. But in the end, it took so long to come that by the time I filmed my Corpse Bride video, I had already done my own look, so I didn't have to buy the Corpse Bride Halloween costume. I basically gave that away to the people at the at the shop my stash. Okay, so after the pink is laid down, going into the red along the deepest parts. Okay, so just deepening up all these hearts. Boo-boo there. Never mind, I'll be covering that in concealer later anyway. So I'm just going to clean this up and I'll be back to continue my New Year's drag resolutions. Okay, so that's my makeup. So it's like several hearts in a row and lots of glitter. Makes my eyes really small though. But okay, whatever. I think it'll all come together in the end. Okay, so I'm going to start contouring now and go on to my next resolution, which is actually my wigs. Okay, so I've always wanted to really step up my wig game, and until I cleared up room in my studio, I didn't have much space to do really elaborate stuff. So this year I really want to use a lot more techniques. If you notice, a lot of the wigs I style myself, a lot of them either end up with vintage styles or I have this kind of a side swoop thing, which is one of the easiest things to do. So I really want to branch out from that. I'm going to try doing a lot more cosplay techniques. Okay, I've been researching a lot of techniques on cosplay to try to make more structural wigs and more character-driven wigs as well. Okay, so it's going to start off with something for my Valentine's Day show, so hopefully that pans out well. Okay, and I'm going to try to document as much as I can on Reels and TikTok. So I really want to start doing more creative stuff, okay, and documenting it on TikTok. Okay, which comes to another one of my resolutions is social media. Okay, so my goal for social media was never to become a huge social media star and everything, but it's actually more just to document my journey. Okay, I wanted to really document my makeup, try to show the process of everything that I was doing, and also documenting all the behind the scenes and everything for all my shows and everything. Just something to look back to on, something for like a home video, personal home video. So I've never really meant it to be super successful, but of course I want it to be good and I want it to have some quality. So as you can see, I am using some new lights. Okay, I gave away some lights during my jumble sale, and these are some new lights that I'm using now. I hope you like them. My resolution is just to improve the quality of my videos, and I probably am just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I just want to keep it more organic, what I'm doing here, okay? Not too much like super planned out videos or anything like that. Maybe occasionally I will come in to do some dermatology and drags and everything like that when there's something relevant, but I think right now I'm quite happy at, with what I'm doing. Okay, I'm trying this NARS powder, which I bought such a long time ago and never used. Where did I get this? Oh yeah, I got this from Sephora in Singapore, where as a gift when I did the collab with them last year for Pride. Okay, that snatches the nose. Okay, so this look needs a lot of blush. So I'm going to start with a red blush at the top here. Bring it up to the forehead. Using my crayon case, of course. Blend that into a kind of a pink down here. Okay, yep, I think that kind of works. Okay, very heavy with the blush. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, yep, so I'm just going to throw on a red lip, maybe fix up the eyes a little bit, and I'll be back with the finished look. And this is the finished look. Okay, this is a bit of a Betty Boop inspired hair with this heart-shaped fur coat inspired by Saint Laurent, and of course, lingerie. And if you haven't already guessed, the next theme of our Cabaret is going to be Cabaret Love Thongs. Love songs, but with a twist, with a little bit of a lispy twist there. Yes, and so what do you think of my New Year's drag resolutions? I want you all to hold me to my word. I want to achieve at least 50% of everything that I set out to do, okay? If I don't end up cutting my buying and everything, I at least want to really improve my singing so that, you know, the quality of my Qabarets can be better, okay? And of course, stay tuned to all the exciting things that we have planned for Qabaret in the new year, okay? I really hope that me and Hani get to do this original music thing that we're doing, and okay, and of course, you know, see whether we branch out into other forms of entertainment as well. All right, so if you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time with some more exciting videos. Matronly this hair, but I think it will do a bit like a Jackie Collins boudoir lady. The boobies look actually pretty good. Makeup does make my eyes look a bit small. The bedroom eye. Alright, check out my other videos. I had to shop my stash 2 weeks ago where a whole bunch of drag queens came and grabbed all my old stuff. It's a little bit of a mini retrospective for my drag. And also don't forget to check out the back behind the scenes for our Christmas show, Christmas in Toyland. See ya!